Why is it that with all the incredible tech we've created, AI, global communication, medical breakthroughs, so many people still feel like they're stuck on a treadmill? We live in a time when machines can drive cars and chatbots can write essays. We've mapped the human genome. We've connected continents instantly through fiber optics and satellites. Yet, for most people, life feels harder. Wages are stagnant, costs are rising, debt is ballooning. People are working more hours just to afford the basics, while a tiny sliver at the top accumulates record wealth. So, what's going wrong? At the root of this growing inequality and rising pressure is a broken money system, specifically our reliance on inflationary fiat currencies. But what if we change the foundation? What if Bitcoin became the global standard? Let's imagine a future where Bitcoin is the dominant form of money. Here's what would happen. Bitcoin would continually increase in purchasing power. Its total supply would forever be capped at 21 million. It would become the go-to unit of measurement for goods and services around the world. In such a world, there is no inflation, no surprise increases in rent, food prices, or utility bills. Because Bitcoin's supply is fixed, prices for everything else would steadily decline over time. And that's not wishful thinking. It's how money is supposed to work when it's not being manipulated. Let's break this down with a real-world example. Back in 1954, a color television cost around $1,000. That's about $13,000 when adjusted for today's inflated dollars. Now fast forward to today. A high-definition smart 65-inch flat screen, still around $1,000. So did the price stay the same? Not at all. TVs have gotten astronomically cheaper to make. Better components, more efficient factories, cheaper shipping. But inflation has masked that progress. You're paying the same number, but getting much less for your money overall. Now, let's imagine we were using Bitcoin instead. In a Bitcoin economy, that same TV might cost only $80 today, because the price reflects true market progress without inflation distorting it. And it's not just TVs, it's everything. Food would be cheaper, education would become more accessible, healthcare wouldn't require life-altering debt, housing wouldn't be treated like a speculative investment. All of this would be possible because Bitcoin captures the value of innovation without stealing purchasing power through inflation. Let's talk about homes. Today, homes are seen as investments. People park their wealth in real estate because fiat currencies constantly lose value. But homes, they decay over time. Plumbing leaks, roofs need repairs, technology becomes outdated. In a rational world, a house should depreciate, just like a car. But because people don't trust money, they store wealth in property, driving prices out of reach for most people. With Bitcoin, wealth could be stored safely in digital form. This would return homes to their original purpose, a place to live, not a financial asset. The result? More affordable housing, especially as advancements in robotics and AI drive construction costs down. Now imagine energy prices going down permanently. Today, energy costs seem to only go one way, up. Gas, electricity, fuel, all climbing. And when energy prices rise, everything else does too, from manufacturing to food production. But on a Bitcoin standard, as energy production becomes more efficient, costs would fall naturally and stay down, and that change would cascade across the economy. Cheaper products, lower business expenses, higher productivity, less financial pressure on families. What if your money bought more every year instead of less? You wouldn't need to keep hustling harder just to stay afloat. You could work fewer hours, take real vacations, raise a family on one income again, like people used to do just a few generations ago. Time, freedom, and peace of mind, the things inflation steals quietly every year, would finally be yours again. And the ripple effect? It's massive. Better mental health as financial anxiety fades, stronger families with more time spent together, more innovation as people are free to create rather than survive, real opportunity for the next generation. Fixing money fixes more than just numbers in a bank account. It fixes the very foundation of modern life. When people can trust that the money they earn will hold its value, everything changes. They plan better. They take smarter risks. They live with confidence instead of fear. Inflation doesn't just erode savings, it drains your time, your energy, your dreams. Bitcoin changes that. So here's the truth. Bitcoin isn't just a new kind of money. It's a reset button, a way to return to a world where money works for people, not against them. A world where value is preserved, not extracted. It's about giving power back to individuals, where it belongs, not to central banks or bureaucrats. Bitcoin gives you the freedom to live, build, and dream again. Fix the money. Fix the world. If you believe in that message, smash that like button, subscribe for more Bitcoin content, and share this with someone who still thinks inflation is just how things work. Thanks for watching.